महादेव्ये शिवाय सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्ये भद्राय नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्। ॐ रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौर्ये धात्रे नमो नमः। ज्योत्सनाय चेन्दुरूपिण्य सुखाय सततं नमः। ॐ कल्याणे प्रणता वृद्धये सिद्धये कुर्मो नमो नमः। ॐ रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौर्ये धात्रे नमो नमः। ज्योत्सनाय चेन्दुरूपिण्य सुखाय सततं नमः। ॐ नमो देव्ये महादेव्ये शिवाय सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्ये भद्राय नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्। ॐ नमो देव्ये महादेव्ये शिवाय सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्ये भद्राय नियताः प्रणतास्मताम्। ॐ रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौर्ये धात्रे नमो नमः। ज्योत्सनाय चेन्दुरूपिण्य सुखाय सततं नमः। ॐ कल्याणे प्रणता वृद्धये सिद्धये कुर्मो नमो नमः। ॐ रौद्राय नमो नित्याय
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यम्। भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरुः स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पगः। दुर्गे स्मृता हरसभीतिमज्जन्तो दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिमशेषजन्तो। स्वस्ति स्मृता मतिमतीं शुभां ददासि। दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणी कात्मदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्थचित्ता। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता। नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता। नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विद्यारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चेतनारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ 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 जय 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 माँ 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 जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ जय जय माँ जय 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 माँ 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 जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ जय जय माँ, 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 जय जय माँ। बोलिए श्री दुर्गा माता की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम, हरि ओम। All what is seen comes only from the unmanifest or power or Maya. Different names are given. अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि व्यक्त मध्यानि भारत अव्यक्त निधनान्येव तत्व का परिदेवना. This is said in second chapter. मम योनिर्महद् ब्रह्म तस्मिन् गर्भं दधाम्यः संभव सर्वभूतानां ततो भवति भारत. This is said in 14th chapter. Again and again this point has been mentioned, that any creation is from some kind of power in it. Like the seed is there, the seed has the power of generation, and therefore the seed manifests as some kind of sprout or plant, etc. Whether it is animal or it is human being, mother will have to give birth, and mother is Shakti. Mother is Shakti, ya Devi sarvbhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samsita. So mother has the Shakti. Like I am talking, so my power of speaking is the Shakti which is manifesting as the words. So if you see the interesting thing, so human mother will give birth to a human child. Cow mother will give birth to a cow child called calf. Lioness will give birth. Lioness means one who has the power of productivity of a lion. Lioness has a power of productivity. So everything comes from some power of productivity. Even the wheat is there, so that the small one grain of wheat has a power of productivity. It can have many trees, many plants. Elephant is there, elephant. So elephant will give birth to elephant baby. That is also called calf. Baby elephant is also called calf. Goat is there. Goat will also give birth to that. Even rat is a mammal. Rat is a mammal. So rat will also give birth to a rat. Baby rat. So cat, because it has a power of creating rat. Rat has a power of creating rat. One person was hitting a rat. He said, tell me, 2 plus 2 into 4. Rat was not, he said, hitting. He said, don't you know, we multiplied like rats. So that was there. So if this is the case, so as is in the microcosm, so is in the macrocosm. So one baby is called baby Brahmand. This whole cosmos is a baby Brahmand. In the baby form, called Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is the baby form, unmanifest light, manifest, unmanifest mixture of both. That will come from the total mother of the whole universe. And that mother is the Durga Mother. Because the power has intelligently created the effect. And it has the power to give fruit of action. It has the power to create the world very intelligently. See, one day I was thinking why moon is there. What was the need of moon? So if moon is not there, then you won't have plant kingdom, because it nourishes the plant kingdom. The wheat and the rice, etc. is nourished by the moon. Then my question, why Jupiter is there? Why Saturn is there? This question was in my mind. So I was reading. So the answer was that there are a lot of meteorites that may have hit the earth if this was not there. They hit there only. There is no population here. It won't hit here. Such a big earth is there. So for everything, when such an intelligent cosmos is there, therefore the Shakti should not be merely inert. See, consciousness conditioned by Maya is called Ishwar in Veda. But that Maya, if it is seen along with the consciousness, is called Devi there. Without the consciousness, that Maya is Mithya. With the consciousness, that Maya is Ishwar. When we see the power of productivity, then that Shakti is called Devi now, in Adi Bhautik, in Adi Devik form. And she is governing everything. She is the one who gives everything to anybody. Therefore, if you do something wrong, the power will go away. Some power, you will feel weak. Even if anybody lies, some power goes away. Anger, power goes away. So power, there is a rule of coming of power in you and the rule of going of power. Atma cannot be taken, but the power can be taken away. And power can be given also. So this is the Shakti for which we are talking about. And if this power is not propitiated and understood well, we have not tapped the power. Everybody is after power, I tell you. Supposing somebody says, I want a son. He wants a power of minus on somebody. I want a wife. I want some power of serving. It's called wife. Or power of loving, you can say. I want a husband. I want a power of protection and power of loving again. And a power who is a moving ATM. So I want somebody who can give me whatever I want. I want a teacher. I want a power of guidance. Whole world is after power. Forget about money. Money I'm not saying. Money of course is a power. The power of, what is it called? Purchasing is called money. Earlier barter system was there. So they were exchanging with the, exchange was there. Currency was not that popular few hundred years back. So if you had so much of grains, you will get horse, or you can get something, whatever you want. So you give something and he'll give you something. It's called barter system. So that was also money. Like land is a money, which is a power of purchasing something. So everything is a power here. Supposing you say, I want a house, that means you want a power of accommodation. Supposing you want knowledge, that means you want a power of knowledge is there so that I can enjoy that knowledge. I want to eat some tasty, you want a power of taste now. So we all after some kind of power. But what is irony? We want the power without powerful. We want a part but not the whole. I want ansh, not anshi. I want ang but not angi. I want your hand but not the whole body. This is a contradiction. You cannot have the power, the anga without the angi, because there is only one power. And that power alone is expressing as all powers. If you have the whole, then you can have the part. But if you only want the part, then and you don't want the whole, then that part will be unstable. Difference between sansari and worldly and sadhu is both are after power. But the sadhu is after the infinite power. I'm getting my power. Who is after the power of whole Brahman. And worldly person is after power of land. He is after very small power, which is snatchable. Infinite power is not snatchable. Because infinite if you have, you cannot have after that, you cannot run away from them. I hope this point is clear. Only if you are supposing if you are a seeker, I want the power of devotion, bhakti ki shakti. I want the power of liberation, mukti ki shakti. I want the power of dispassion, vairag ki shakti. सब कुछ इसीलिए. You are here because you want a power of knowledge, power of devotion, power of. तो power तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. You cannot, and if supposing somebody is sad because he has lost some power. But if he had taken complete power, in that complete power, small power would have been automatically there. You know, I told the story of Namdev and Sant Gyaneshwar were touring Maharashtra. Rather, they were from Maharashtra. They were going from village to village. So Sant Gyaneshwar was a yogi. So he was thirsty. So he went near a well and went inside the well straight away. Like that. Not he fell down. He just went, descended like that. Drank water and came out. And he told Namdev, see, this is what is there when you have what you have. So Namdevji say, I have only God, Vittal, 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 Vittal. He prayed and the water lifted in the well. Water kept on lifting till it came to his mouth. And then he just sipped the water as you sipping from the glass. And then water went back. ये power है. अगर आपके पास infinite power है तो finite power तो हो ही जाएगा आपके पास. क्यों भाई? Getting my point. Then money is under that, people are under that, kings are under that, whole Brahmand is there at your seva there. Brahmand is a small speck of the infinite power. इसको पकड़ना please. Small power we have to hold because he tries to run away. Because you are like people, some people, want your money but not you. Want your car but not you. So you will not give for a long time. But if somebody wants you totally, then after that everything of you is his. So this is very important to note that. And this is Shakti Upasana, is Anant Shakti Prasannata. Shakti Upasana is shifting our attention from limited, finite power, where I want to enjoy, I want to have samarpan over infinite power. Who is Chaitanya Rupa? Who is Shanti Rupa? Who is Vidya Rupa? Who is Jagat Mata? She is not Mata of one person. She is Jagat Mata. Jagat Janani we call. Jagat Janani means mother of the whole world. So that is Shakti Upasana. That is Navratri is there. One queen was there, one king was there. He had many queens. He was going to England. So he asked all the queens, please write in a chit whatever you want, I'll bring it for you. So all wrote. So he went and purchased everything. One of the queens had written one. Abhi said, what one? He got confused what to bring one what. So he came back. So everybody got, somebody wanted camera, somebody wanted this, that, he gave. Once upon a time, camera was a very big thing. Don't think it was a small thing. Very big cameras were there. These big cameras were there. Like big computers were there. If you see initial computers, oh my God, so big computers. Anyway, they have become antique pieces now. So this king went to that queen. He says, listen, this was your chit, but I did not understand what you wanted. He said, one means you. Only one. That means, he said, okay, now tell me what can I do for you. Whatever you will say, I'll do. Moment he had chosen the one whole, part already came. I told you, Surya Baba was there, he did Kamakhya puja. Kamakhya is there in Assam, Guwahati. So Kamakshi. So there he went. So Devi Kamakhya was there. So there he did Upasana. So Devi ji was very happy on him. He said, what you want? He said, a lot of famine is there in Odisha and Bengal. Please give food to all. He said, no, I cannot give that. It is their prarabdha. Is there anything else you want? He said, no, nothing. He said, okay, anybody who will come in front of you, his desire will be fulfilled. And you will know everything. So whole life, wherever he went, Anna was around him. Annapurna Siddhi was there. Knowledge was around him. So if supposing he went to Bhiksha, Bhiksha was never once sent. At least 15, 20 people arranged, but 200 were there sometime. Whole village was there. He said, never mind, I'll sit in the kitchen and you keep on making puris after puris. And in the canister, he used to put his hand and cover it with a cloth. He said, when everybody is over, please tell me. Itni siddhi thi. If we have here, we have no problem. Anyway, we will bring Annapurna Ma. So she will feed us. आप कंप्लीट को चाहो तो पार्ट तो अपने अंदर ही आ जाता है ना. Moment, supposing one girl is there and she asks some boy, please lend me your car for 2 hours. So, oh, 2 hours, what will you do? But supposing that girl marries, then on everything she also has a right, legally also. Legally also, emotionally also. She will not ask, please lend me your car. Then it will become our car. It is not your car. Not. And then she don't just ask 2 hours. You can go, you can keep the car. Let me know, you'll fetch. I'll fetch you, or I'll come by some other transport. वो अनंत की उपासना है. शांति अनंतता का ही नाम है. The infiniteness is called peace. Infinite power is called peace. Surrender to infinite power is called peace. There is no other definition of peace. Either Anant Gyan is there or Anant Shakti, Anant surrender is there. Anantata has to be associated for being quiet. Other than, it cannot give peace to anybody. It cannot give quietness to anybody. Now let me come to the story. Yesterday's story, if you remember. I hope you have not forgotten. What is the meaning of this upasana? And what is the meaning of bhakti? इसको देखते हैं. संत भी चाहते हैं, संसारी भी चाहते हैं. Worldly person also wants and sadhu also wants. Worldly person doesn't want any part. He wants whole. He wants the whole. बोले हम क्या करेंगे part लेके, क्या करेंगे? I want something which is non-decaying. And if you remember him yesterday, what was his name? Sudarshan. Most of them forgot. Whose son was he, by the way? Whose mother's name? Sudarshan's mother. Leelavati. Manorma. And Manorma's husband was what? No. Don't change that husband. Right? Manorma's husband? Dhruv Sandhi. Dhruv Sandhi was there. And Leelavati's son was Shatrujit. And Shatrujit's Nana was Yudhajit. I'm just revising. Only don't revise, quite confusing. So many names I can't even, my children's name I forget. So, it happened somewhere. 12 children were there, he forgot the name. So he used to say 1, 2, 3, 4. How they remembered earlier they were 10 children, 11 children. How did they remember everybody's name? This is just queries there. You can find it out. अब देखो उसकी शक्ति क्या थी. He was put in a difficult situation. That Sudarshan, if you remember, Sudarshan. And there, his punya was such that he heard a clear mantra. Mantra is very important thing. I have told many times about mantra that every object has a natural name also. Because of the principle, I'm again telling the principle, any displacement is associated with some sound wave. When this flower is made, this flower has displaced the air and therefore there is a sound wave correspondence to the displacement of that flower. Because air has been displaced when you are creating something. And therefore the flower has the sound embedded in it, which is not the flower. It can be anything. It can be anything. And therefore when you tear something or break something, the sound comes because of that inherent sound in that object. You tear the paper without making sound. Sometimes here they do it. Supposing in the class you have to give some paper to somebody. And you try your best not to make any sound. And you keep on seeing whether Swamiji is saying or not. I have seen it very well. All communication which has happened eye to eye. I have got everything. And you do slightly, as slowly, but sound has to come with it. Sound and form are very much connected. I hope this topic is in Manduk actually. This topic is in the Upanishads. And Goswamiji says, गिरा अरत सम बीच सम, जल बीच सम, कयत भिन्न न भिन्न, बंदव सीता राम पद, जिन्हीं परम प्रिय खिन्न. Kalidas says, Vagarth if sampriktau, Vagarth pratipatte, Jagata pitarau vande. Vag arth if sampriktau, like the word and its meaning are non-differentiable. Vagarth pratipatte, for the propounding of the meaning of the word, Jagata pitarau bandhu. I offer now a namaskar to the father and mother of the whole world, Parvati Parameshwara. Very famous slok is there. It's very important. So this word called clean, actually it is clean. He took the kli only. Anuswar he didn't take. Kli is there. Kli. This is equivalent to whole Brahman. Very big power is there, you have to have faith. You cannot prove it unless you do it. Worldly world have so much of power. Somebody takes your name with so much of love, you will be happy. Worldly world. Like I am word yesterday I talked about, that is Saraswati ji's mantra. This is Madhu Kaitab have done jap of I am jap. I am. If you keep on doing I am jap, Saraswati ji will manifest in front of you. Because I am is equal to Saraswati ji. This is not human-made world. They are heard. They are in Puranas and they are in Vedas also. So jap and mantra is very powerful thing. It is another thing that when you keep on doing your jap for a very long time, the devta of the jap sits on the jap and tries to do whatever you wish there. Some people have the devta not sitting on the jap, so they are doing the jap. Effect will be lesser. But powerful effect is there when the devta of that jap is sitting on the jap to make it fructify anything. I told you the story. One Panditji was narrating some katha. And one cowherd woman, Gwalin, used to come. And she was always late. And Panditji said, you know, why are you late? Taking the Lord's name, people cross the ocean of transmigration. And you cannot cross the river. So she was quiet. Next 3-4 days, she was on time before time. He said, how come you are on time? You are half an hour late. He said, you only told I take Lord's name and I just cross. He said, you are joking. He said, no, I'm not joking. He didn't take. But one day he took very seriously. He said, can I come in with you? He said, come with me. He said, now you do it. So she took Bhagavan Krishna, 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 Govinda Murare, Govinda Shri Krishna, Govinda Hare Murare. And she crossed. And now he tried. Panditji drowned. His dhoti also got wet totally. And he also slipped totally. And the current forcibly was dragging him away. And he said, Hare Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murari. Nothing happened. He said, how come? He said, one more Panditji, aap bolo Gwalin ke Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murari. Your mantra is not powerful because you don't have a devta sitting on that. Krishna is not sitting on that mantra. I hope you got this point. Very important point is there. So ordinary person will do the jap and saint will do jap. Very big difference may be there. If he has done the jap from the last birth and he has done with austerity, with purity around, and he had maintained a very good and chaste life without rag dvesh, that devta will be fast sitting on the jap to fructify everything. And this has happened with Sudarshan. Then that Panditji said, Gwalin ke Shri Krishna Govind Hare Murare. And he started walking. ग्वालिन के श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, ग्वालिन के श्री कृष्ण, and he was walking on the water. ग्वालिन के श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. And then he said, हमारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे, and dipped. As long as she was using ग्वालिन के, he was safe. Then again he said, अरे sorry, ग्वालिन के श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे. वही ओम नमः शिवाय जप होगा, वही ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जप होगा. Or somebody may do the cream jap also. Not cream, clean. Cream is also one jap anyway. Om Am Reem Kleem Cham Demit, which is there. So cream is also one mantra. Now he was different now. Shalin, let me complete this. This is second day today. Very nice. I feel very good. 9 days are there. This is not 7-day yagna. 6-day yagna generally we have. This is 9-day yagna. Thank you, Navratri. Otherwise, Saptaratra was there. We would have only 6 days. वो बदल गया आदमी. One place you are 100% committed. One mantra, one isht, one guru. I'm repeating it. Isht, guru, mantra. Committed. If you have a nishtha in that, ananyata in that, I think your life will become wonder. Because he got all the knowledge also. If you remember yesterday's talk, something happened, he got knowledge also. And so much ananyata he had. This is the ananyata which is mentioned in 12th chapter. Maya vesh manoye me mam nityukta upasate shraddhaya paryopeta. Parashraddha is this only. वो खाना पीना सोना सब मंत्री है. सुन लो इसका. हाँ, इतनी निष्ठा है. निष्ठा, understand, no? I'll give the example. What is meaning of nishtha? Pundalik's example is there. Pundalik. So he had a nishtha of serving his father and mother. Day night he used to serve. And he was feeding his old and, very diseased father. And day and night. And Bhagwan came. Pundarpur Bhagwan, Vitthal Bhagwan came. So he saw, he said, कौन? He said, भगवान. देखो हम कौन हैं? जैसे देखा, oh, आप, प्रणाम. And he was feeding. He said, please wait. And he took one stone. Vitthal means kind of eat. Stone. He said, please stand on that. Let me complete this. Because of this only you have come. If I leave this, I don't know whether you will come again or not. But at least I will hold on to this. You have to come again. निष्ठा एक जगह हो. सुख बुद्धि, सुरक्षा बुद्धि, प्रेम बुद्धि, अनन्य बुद्धि. And this person has on Devi Ma, Sudarshan. उसका जप में था. More his निष्ठा was not in form, not in puja. On the jap he had the nishtha. Chalo. And then, remember that Shashikala was there. In her dream, Bhagwati had come, Devi ji had come. And she told, Dekho, Bhagwati, when some matches are made by God, that's a different matter. If we make our own matches, it becomes matchstick. So, but if God is involved, therefore everywhere we have to involve God so that it becomes a full light. So now he had sent one Brahmin, if you remember that. And he said, now, Vare Twadrit, Brahman to him, to Sudarshan. She did not go. She said, Vare Twadrite Nanyam Pitrubhyam Prerita Piva Manasa Karmana Vacha Sambritastvam Maya Varaha Bhagavatyah Prasadena Sharmavabhyam Bhavishyati Agantavyam Tvayatraiva Draivam Kritva Balam. He said, without you, I will eat the poison, but not marry anybody else. Or I'll jump in the fire. Huh? But even if my parents force me, I will not marry anybody, because for you, Devi must be your Isht, but for me, you are my Isht. देखो इसकी अनंतता देखो. एक से बढ़ के एक लोग हैं यहाँ. For you, Devi is Isht. And you remember her day and night. I remember you day and night. And you are my husband now, and both of us will be fine. We'll live comfortably. So my only request to you is, please come in the Swayamvar. There was no formal invitation actually. Agantavyam tvaya atraiva daivam kritva parambalam. By something good will happen. Yad adhinam jagat sarvam. Everything is happening by the fate and wish of God. Bhagvatya yadadishtam nam tan mithya. Goddess has said that you have to marry. That means something will happen to make our marriage successful. Following it, no? So you were not there. You were there. You heard yesterday. You didn't hear. Acha, never mind. So you sing, yes, I thought you may have heard. So then it is so happened. Then he was ready to go. Sudarshan was ready to go. Now mother asked, where are you going? He said, this Swayamvar is going on. And I have been invited by the princess herself. And she said, her father should have invited. Why? If he should have invited you. And you have no army, and there is all kings are there, or army is there, and they are all very big people. You are nothing. And definitely Yudhajit will come, Shatrujit will come, and they will kill you. And she started crying. Women ko to mauka chahiye rone ka. Huh? You say, I have passed, Mummy, I have passed very nicely. They start crying. You say, I have failed, they'll start crying. You say, food is very good, they start crying. You say, food is not good. Anything. वो रोने लगी फिर. तो सुदर्शन ने बोला, कुछ भी बोलो. बोले, I have passed very well. उसी में रोने लगी. बोले, टॉप कर गए. क्या हुआ मम्मी? हम टॉप कर गए. सो रोके. बोले, बहुत खुशी की आस है. पता नहीं कौन खुशी का है, कौन दुख का है, I don't know. Some people you get confused, he's crying or he's laughing. It happened. So somewhere you get confused. It happened once or twice. Somebody was there and he did. I thought, is he crying or laughing? अब हम क्या करें? So he was smiling, but he was crying. Quite a confusion was there. Anyway, so what Sudarshan's response is? He said, don't go there. Tako Vishwas dekhna. Bhavitavyam bhavatyeva natra karya vicharana. Male ma, what has to happen will happen. Adeshacha jagat matur. Mata has given adesh to me. Gachhami adya swayamvare. I will definitely go. My mother has asked, I think in his dream also she came. Ma shokam kuru. You do need not worry about anything. Kshatriyasi, you are Kshatriya. And one beautiful line is, you underline that, Na bibemi prasadena bhagavatya nirantaram. Because of the grace of Bhagavati, I have no fear. Supposing king, you are walking with the king or the president or prime minister, how will you have fear? How will anybody says anything to you? वो ब्रह्मांड की माँ हमारे साथ है, कहाँ से डर लगेगा? So she said, okay, let's go. And on, from the front, Ambika should protect you. Parvati ji should protect you from the back. In difficult paths, Varahi should protect you. Durga Kavach. And similarly, Parmeshwari Kalika should protect you. Swayamvar, Soumya should protect you. And she braced her. Then she said, I also want to come. He said, okay. You also come. So they had one chariot. and no army, nothing. I think both of them went. One maid also went. One maid was there. I think the same maid who had come, she was continuing. चलो वहाँ चलते हैं. Let's see what happens there. There, it is written here, Akshaunih Trishashtischa, 63 Akshaunih Sena had come. Akshaunih means lakhs of soldiers, like 11 Akshaunih was Kauravas and 7 was Pandavas. And such big, and it was 63. And this was the case. And others saw him also coming. So some said, Acha, he appears like Sudarshan there. How come he has come? He has no ground. He has forget about palace. He has no house. How can he come? This news went to Yudhajit. He said, what? What the heaven are you talking? So, he said, Acha, he has come. Good opportunity for me to kill him. Let me see how he can. Now they were split in the kings. So one group said, what are you doing? Arey bhai, if the girl wants to marry him, how can you stop? Already you did wrong in the childhood. And you will get a bad fruit. Because dharma jayati na dharma. At the end of the day, a righteous person alone will be supported by God. So don't do. He said, what are you talking? Yudhajit told to other group. He said, bhai, we are kings. He is not a king. How can we allow that girl, beautiful, good girl is there. She is ours. How can he take her? And this argument was justifying some. So now that girl told to about her decision to Subahu. Don't forget, please. Who is Subahu? Subahu is the father of that girl. Subahu now thought, oh my God, I shouldn't have called, you should have told me earlier. Now so many kings are there. Now this girl saw him for the first time. See how the triangle is forming. Now these girls, they said, this is not right. So his father went to the congregation of all the kings. He said, my daughter already has chosen somebody. I have stopped, but she's not. What can I do? So king said, please call him. So Sudarshan was called in midst of all the king. Sampanna bhubuja sarve samahuya sudarshanam uchu samagatam shantam ekakinam atandritaha. He came absolutely quiet. When you chant any mantra, that Bhagwan, that Devata pervades your body. Mantra is not something which is objective, it is subjectified. Swami Abhedananda used to say, seeing the face, I can tell you which mantra you are chanting, if you are chanting. Because that Devata's rekha will come on your face. Your eyes, your way of expression will be pervaded by that Devata. ऐसा बोलते थे, खुल के बोलते थे. He used to say it very openly. His mother went and he took Diksha from somebody. And the person who gave Diksha said, don't tell to anybody. And to her mother he went, he said, Ma, you chant this mantra. He said, how did you know? This was not to be told. ऐसी शक्ति होती है. शांत. You know why? He was not seeing the king. He was seeing Devi all around. And in the infinite Devi, he was seeing some small kings. In the infinite Devi, in him he was seeing big Brahmand is there, And among Brahman, this is small crown लगा के बैठे हैं टुटपुंजू सब. He said, Bhai Sudarshan, the cooler aspect, who were favoring him, he said, you have no army, you have not a single servant, you have treasury. He said, no. You have any power? Have you learned archery? See, all the kings have bow and arrow. They all have swords. Some have maces. What you have? Chup. He said, see, point is, everybody is very powerful here. And this brother of yours, he was a stepbrother actually, Shatrujit, he is also here. And his Nana is also here. Your step Nana, who is stepping over you. So I think I have told you, I have given you sufficient hint. You do whatever you want. Got the hint, no? It was a hint that if you are there, they will definitely attack you and not allow you to wed that girl. Now Sudarshanji said such beautiful words. You know, when you are doing mantra jap, when you have the grace, you don't speak, God speaks. One Mahatma used to say, हम ये नहीं देखते व्यक्ति क्या बोल रहा है, हम देखते हैं कौन बोल रहा है. I don't see what he is talking, I see who is talking. अब उनके तो वही उनके. He said, see, न बलम न सहायो में न कोशो दुर्ग संश्रयः न मित्राणि न सौहार्दी न नृपारक्षका मम. बोले, I have no kingdom, I have no army, I have no servant, I have no treasury, I have no fort, I have no friend. And there is no friendly kings also who will protect me. So they all saw each other. See how he is helpless. He said, I came in this Swayamvar not because of any other reason. Swapne devya preritosmi bhagavatya na samshaya. In my dream, Devi ji came and he said, please go. अब इतना होता है ना अन्य चिकीर्षितम में अद्य. I have no desire for that. And what is meant, what Devi ji wants to do, that alone will be done. You don't worry. देखो इतना विश्वास है लोग. There is something. And as far as me is concerned, na shatur asti samsare kopatra jagdishwara. I have no enemies. By enemy means you forget God, then you remember your enemy. And forgetfulness of our God for a moment itself is a big sin for devotees. For Vedantis, forgetfulness of a self for a moment is a sin, and for devotees, forgetfulness of their Ishtadvaita for a moment is a sin. Like when you are driving, you forget, and it can lead to a big accident. Even if for a moment, if you forget, where is it? दोनों गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. One person, one driver was there, this, what is called drinking, what is it called? The bar came bar. So it was written there, if you see the bar, you will be behind the bars. So, he said, everywhere I see everything in my Devi only. And anybody who has animosity, for that Devi will take care. I don't worry about that. Yad bhavi tadvai bhavita. क्या बात है. जो होना होगा होगा. नान्यथा नृपसत्तमा. We don't believe in prarabdha also sometimes. What has to come to me will come to me. And in 25th slok he says, so everybody has that Shakti of Jagadamba. Sayam chikirshate bhupam tam karoti nipadipa. A beggar becomes king, king becomes beggar here. When whole thing is happening as per, what does it matter? For me, what does it matter? कोई विश्वास आ जाता है किसी के पास, ये बल होता है. Shankaracharya asks in Prashna Ratnavali, Sadhu Balam Kim? And he gives the answer, Daivam. The bal of a sadhu is his faith. देखो कुछ नहीं फर्क ही नहीं पड़ रहा है. He said, it's not my wish. Somebody else has prompted me. I am here. Don't worry about that. And I have no issue if I am defeated or I am victorious. I have no shame of getting defeat also. I have no desire to win that girl also. Because of her adesh, I have come here. So this is what he said. I hope you are understanding. So now others said. So they said, see, let us come to the straight away to the point. This Yudhajit may kill you. Straight away the point. He said, 1 minute. Objection. Namrityu kenchit bhavyam. Nobody can kill anybody at any time. Because this Jeev is governed by his karma only. You know the firing happened in Israel. You know, some people were in front of the terrorist. But still they were not killed. Because they were lying down. So they thought he's also dead. They acted dead. They acted dead. Because death had not come. And some had hid it under a car. So these terrorists went and shot point blank under the car only. When death has to come, death will search some way to come to you. One person was in, Sindh in Pakistan. So one astrologer said, see, he said, you are about to die within 24 hours. 24 hours, death will come. He said he ran away. And he ran away to Persia, Iran. And went under a flat ground. It was scorching sun was there. He went under a tree. And one person jumped in front of him. He said, who are you? He said, I am dear death. I prompted him to say this there so that you can come here fast. And he died. One astrologer was there. He said, some animal's horn will hit you. He shut himself in a room. And he sat like that. His grandfather was a hunter. So he had put one horn of. That horn straight away pricked his head. When something has to happen, it will find its way. And if it is not to happen, nothing, no devata can kill you also. Some people, boast, we are 100-year-old, 102-year-old. Let the time come. Your time is not because of good eating, you are 102 years. You are eating bad, still you are alive. And somebody is eating so nicely, salad every day, but he still may pass away early. So Ayu, Jati and Bhog, Patanjali Maharshi says, it is as per the prarabdha. And he says, Smaranam Satatam Nityam, kya confidence hai yaar. Thousands of kings with the swords and with the bow and arrow and he is without any arm in his hand, without any anxiety, without any kind of fear. Smaranam Satatam Nityam Bhagavatyaha Karomyaham. Whole day and night I have only one Devi to remember and she will take care of me. Yahi bhakti hoti hai. Yogakshemam vahami ham. कोई बचाने वाला भी होता है. न बिमेमी धर्मिष्ठा. I am not afraid of Yudhajit. Let him be there. Whatever Devi has said, that is final for me. This is called a wise person. And although he also says, Yudhajit sukham apnotu, let him Yudhajit be happy. I have no animosity for him. Na me vairam napottamaha. If I be animosity, why will I remember God? Why should I internalize something foolish? when I have got to internalize. And if anybody has animosity, then they will take care of that person. This he said. Everybody said, no. ये तो अजब का लड़का है भाई, उसको डर नहीं लगता, अजीब है ये. This nishtha comes when you do sadhana. And therefore saints leaving the house can spend their time under a tree also. Some take kshetra sannyas. And you know what is a kshetra? People tree sometimes. That I will not move apart from the shadow of that people tree. Not house. As long as I will be living, I will be only living where the shadow of the people tree is there. This is called kshetra sannyas. Of how they will live in the cold, in the winter, in the rain, you don't ask me. Nishtha ho gayi, ananyata ho gayi. Now she dressed up very well, Shashikala. So father and mother was not having that much of faith. They said, see, Shashi, Kala, see, still I have time, these people will kill me. And of course they will kill this Sudarshan also. Do one thing, you just go show your face and come back. He said, what is this? What is this? This is not I am meant for. I am a dignified lady. I am not ordinary lady like that. I am only meant for one, not for many. Even they, my face they cannot enjoy. बड़ी तेज लड़की थी भाई. Then he said, he went again. Who? Father to the king. He said, I am your son, I am your servant, please forgive me. And they scolded him. He said, what are you talking? Why did you call us? Then again he went, this went few times up and down here and there, going to the girl, coming this side, that time. Then he said to the daughter, as Bhagwan Ram, Dhanush was given, let me put some difficult task for them. Let me also breed some fish, etc., that anybody will shoot this eyes, this will happen, nobody can do it, and therefore will be saved. He said, no. No doubt, no such drama here. Please marry with that boy. Oh my God. And ultimately, she got married with Vidhi Vidhan in the night. And these people were watching television. That means they had cultural program. Kings, they like luxury, dances, nice food. So they were having that. So when it was said, he told to Manorma. Manorma, who's Manorma? Mother of this Sudarshan. He said, half the kingdom you can take. Half we will be having. He said, nothing, don't worry about that. And ultimately, when the kings in the morning heard that Shahnai is going on, a lot of nice shank is going on, they thought marriage is over now. Now all of them surrounded the whole place with their whole, thousands of people were there to shoot him. And he, this poor Sudarshan, poor in our eyes, he took that girl on the chariot, and both and the mother and the maid, they were just going towards, and they surrounded. And you know who was the first? Yudhajit came, Shatrujit came, and he has no weapon. So it was over. In 1 minute it should be over. अब इनके लिप्स पे इतना दम है ईश्वर के सब. Prahlad ji, remember? Oh, कुछ नहीं. And therefore, Bhagwan Vedavyas had put these special characters in Puran. Yesterday somebody was asking how he could know. I said, Vishal Buddha, he is Sarvagya. And shoot!
साहाय्यार्थम जगमाशु जामातरम अनिंदतम एवं प्रवृत्ते संग्रामे दारुणे लोमहर्षणे प्रादुर्बभूव सहसा देवी सिंहो परिस्थिता। बोलो दुर्गा मां की जय। वो सिंह के साथ आ गई लाइव, दे ऑल कुड सी। नाना युद्ध धरा एंड ही केम विद ऑल द आर्म्स एटसेट्रा। अष्टभुजा इज देयर। दे सेड हाउ कम शी हैज कम, ये क्या हो गया? सुदर्शन टोल्ड टू सुबाहु, आप देखें, शी केम फॉर माई प्रोटेक्शन। So Sudarshan and Subahu both had offered pranam, but they did not understand. This is what the problem is. When Shraddha is less, even God comes, we cannot know that. So they started still shooting with the arrows up Devi ji ke upar. Devi ji took one arrow and shot and finished in a second. And she sometimes doesn't fight. Whew, she says like that. And with her hunkar only many died. Kupita Devi was there. Chukopa Chandika. And she makes some sound also like that. Quite a scary sound is there. So many faint at that time. They had severe heart attack at the listening to the sound. This is very well in Sapshati. And these two were just folding their palms and chanting their mantras. भगवान आते हैं, भगवान बचाते हैं. All were killed. And then all the kings were surprised. There were two groups, so the supporting groups also did namaskar. And then Subahu did the stuti of that Devi. देख रहे हो आप, बहुत बल होता है. Biggest strength of anybody is unwavering faith, either in the Guru or in the mantra or in the Ishta. And he can offer himself wholeheartedly. Anywhere he will go, there will be a silent kavach around him. Nothing can happen to him. देखो भगवान आ जाते हैं. Like भगवान कृष्ण was protecting Arjun, like Ram ji was protecting Vibhishan ji, like Hanuman ji protects. बहुत बहुत बल है किसी के पास. ईश्वर का ही बल है एक बल, बाकी तो सब बल निर्बल है. मनी पावर, कॉन्टैक्ट पावर, हेल्थ पावर, योग पावर, I do exercise, all this power are nothing. Sudarshan offered namaskar. Who had gone to that Devi ji? Devi ji becomes bees also. You know that? We went to the temple in Karnataka. To attack the enemies, she took the form of Brahmari and attacked everybody. किस तरह से आएंगे भगवान, यू जस्ट डोंट नो. जैसे तुलसीदास जी वाज कैप्चर्ड फॉर 40 days. Remember the story by some king. You know, monkeys came and ransacked the whole palace ultimately. And there was Hanuman Chalisa, he wrote there. You just don't know. भगवान बचा लेते हैं. भगवान बचाते हैं. Okay. Only one condition is there. माम एव प्रपद्यन्ते. और कोई शरण लो तो गड़बड़ हो गया मालूम. Then भगवान said, बोले हम क्या बचाए इसको. He is asking somebody else also. किसका कोई और भी हो तुम क्या इसको बचाए. Now Devi ji and Sudarshan were standing in front, tears in his eyes. He said, Ma, what shall I do? Where shall I go? Devi ji said, Ismaraniya sadaham te pujaniya prayatnatah. Bole Sudarshan, keep on remembering me whole day and night, and keep on continuing my puja. I will see that nobody attacks your kingdom. And therefore earlier kings etc. used to be very great bhakta of God. Ashtami, Chaturdashi and Navami, these three tithis are very important for me. Construct my temple there. And in Navratra, Sharad Navratra, do my Mahapuja. And then ultimately, she consoled and she disappeared. No, we are just chanting Devi's name. बहुत बार होता है. यही शक्ति है. Everybody leaves. And now he went to that kingdom. Now Subahu said, Bhai, Damad Sudarshan, Damad was there. He was son-in-law, no? How come? I'm so amazed. What you do? क्या है तुम्हारे अंदर? बाल भावान मया प्राप्तम बीजम तस्या सुसम्मतम. I just chant Deviji's name and I think I have nobody other than her day and night. I sleep, I talk, I eat, I rest, I walk, I cry, I laugh only with her. She is my mother. Ultimately he went to the kingdom. देखा ना, दिन बदल गए. Same kingdom he had lost, if you remember, and everything was lost. Dacoits took away the clothes also, and now he is coming back with so much of grace. What has happened? My time is over now. Tell me who met first? Good. You said माँ. देखो कैसे लोग होते हैं. दासोस्मि तव भो मातर यथा मम मनोरमा. As my mother is there, you are my mother. I am your son. And I touch your feet and say, I did not kill any of them. Neither your father, neither your son. I have not done anything. Then she bowed down, Lilavati, and then she embraced. देखो यही संत, इसीलिए देवी प्रसन्न होती है. God sees your interaction with everybody. Not only by puja and jap, He will be happy. He is observing everything. You are under microscope. Your attitude, your thoughts, your bhav is all under scan. Constantly. Under microscope. And after many years of good bhav, when they see, then the grace and protection and kavach works, mantra works fast. Something more is there, but time is over. Let us see tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari
कल्याणे प्रणता वृद्धये सिद्धये कुर्मो नमो नमः. ॐ रौद्राय नमो नित्याय गौर्ये धात्रे नमो नमः. ज्योत्सना